Alright, what's up guys? I had a weird angle here. Now it's time to get going. Basically, time to get that one front camera hooked up. I had my dinner ready, obviously. And I was just fiddling around a little bit, trying to get this started at dinner. And I don't know where time went, actually. Don't know where the time went after I had my dinner. Kind of just went by really, really fast. Really, really weird. But anyway, things you're gonna need for doing this type of stuff, is low voltage box. This is a Carlon low voltage box. I didn't want this one personally. I wanted the green Southwire one. No, because I just liked it better because it was Southwire. But I couldn't find it anywhere on the shelves. But they said it was in stock. Home Depot app said it was in stock. They had 33 in stock, and I couldn't find it on the shelf where it was supposed to be located. I didn't have time to go ask anybody because I was just trying to get in there, get the shit that I need, and get out so I could start getting these cameras done. So I got the Carlon ones instead. Never really heard of this brand. I've heard of Southwire. But you're gonna need the low voltage box, that way you can run the wires up through the wall, out of the wall, and you're gonna need a cover like this, single hole, so it makes it look a little bit neater. And with this one, you gotta mark it off. You first trace out the whole thing, but then if you notice, see how it's got a little lip? Now if you cut exactly like this, it's gonna go right through the wall. You have to actually measure out a little bit. This little notch thing, you have to take this and actually put it up against the wall, past the first line, just a little bit, and make this all around, so you actually cut the inner part out, so that way this lip actually catches on the wall. So I have that all drawn out here. I mean, you can lightly see the pencil. I could take my phone off the device, but oh well. But do also make sure when you get these ones, when you get the low voltage things, that they are the screw. They got the screws on them like this, because it's not new construction. It has to be old construction. Old construction, old work box. So it's got to have the screw terminals, that way that way it'll catch on the drywall. If you get the new construction one, it's got the nails in it, and you can't do anything with that. So, let me start cutting this out. I mean, I still don't have my keyhole saw or drywall saw, so I can't just easily just go, bam, cut it out, no problem. I could get like Sawzall, but I don't want to make that much of a mess, and I just want that would be quick, but I just want to get it done fair, nicely as possible. So, utility knife, basically all you're gonna need. Now let's see if I could zoom this in a little bit. I cannot. Of course. Why would I be able to? Why would I be able to? Why would anything want to work right for me? It would be a miracle. It would be a miracle. Let's see. Alright, well, I can't zoom in when I have it on the front camera, so I'll have to move my vise closer. I purposely put my vise far away so that way it's not like, oh my god, it's like right here. And as it is, the way I had it far back, you still couldn't see me. I still had to like go like this. Bad enough, I still have to. Whatevs. I didn't feel like putting it on the back camera because that way I'd be able to see it, you know. Well, there it is. Lock this damn thing in place. Let's get this done. So I want to get this done and make sure it all works and then get the hell to bed. Because I gotta be up early tomorrow to quick finish this before my parents get home. Hell yeah. They still don't know. My mom called me today. Asked what I was doing. Where was I? Because I was in my truck coming back from Home Depot. She didn't know that. She heard it because I'm like yelling because I have it with my... I'm talking loudly because I have it hooked up to my phone stereo speakers. My phone is hooked up to my radio in my car via Bluetooth. So I told her I'm coming back from the firehouse. She's like, oh, okay. I'm not telling her. I'm not telling her I went to Home Depot to pick up some supplies for the camera. No. No. I ain't telling her. I can surprise him. Get this done ahead of time. That's what I'm gonna try and do tomorrow. I wanted to have this camera hooked up and working ready, and then I wanted to call my mom and be like, can you open up the Lorax app on your phone, please? I gotta check something. And have her open it up, and then I'm standing out there on the front porch just waving at the camera. And then when she opens it, then it goes to that, and I'm just there waving. That's what I really want to do. So I'll have to just do that tomorrow then. I'll have to do that tomorrow. I'll call her and be like, can you open up the Lorax app? I gotta check something, and then I'll be out there waving. So, alright, anyway, sidetracked. ADD kicking in. Or actually ADHD. It kicks in all the time. This. I've already started to score it. Lightly scored it, but I'm gonna just score it deeper and then deeper until it pretty much cut that whole damn thing out, basically. And then after I cut that out, that's when it gets a little tricky. Yeah, that's when it becomes a little tricky and probably not fun. I don't think I have a long enough bit for the next part after this. I don't think I have a long enough bit. I probably don't have a long enough bit. Now, key with this is to have a sharp utility knife blade. That way it'll just kind of cut through, no problem. You have to use less effort. I do not have a new blade on this because I'm like, fuck it, I don't really care at this point because this blade I've used to cut drywall with already, so it's probably already dull and I don't feel like dulling another blade. I mean, so I'm just using this and I'll end up changing it later. But as I was saying, I don't think I have a long enough bit to, well, I don't have a long enough bit in general, but I don't have the right bit in general either. And that right bit would actually be the flex bit. The long flex bit that obviously flexes, but it would be able to go down in this hole, go down, hit the bottom there, and since it flexes, I could have the drill out here and just drill it straight down without a problem. So that's my only issue that I'm gonna have. So I may have to go from the basement, measure this. Well, actually, I know exactly where this is in the basement. Just measure it over a little bit more. I mean, even if it's in the same area as this, I don't give a shit. But just go from the basement and then just drill up from the basement. And do it that way. I may have to do it that way, I don't know. I'm hoping I don't, because that's a little bit more difficult. Because going from the basement now, you gotta really make sure you're getting it in the right exact spot, because you don't want to be coming out into the family room next door, because then that would really fucking suck. Because I don't know how the hell I would explain that one. I don't know how I would explain that one. And I would have to try and fix that shit. Oh god, I don't think I would be able to do that one. Yeah, that one I would not be able to fix. I wouldn't be able to fix that in time. Because replacing that hardwood floor, it ain't that easy. It's not that easy, quite honestly. It's really not that easy. So that's why just another reason why I wish I had money. I'm still kind of broke, you know. So I'm still waiting for money, paycheck. But if I had money, or all the other times I've had money, I should have went out and got a flex bit for shit like this. So that way I take the flex, go down, drill, boom, done. Then run the snake down, then go down the basement and run the wire all the way, run the cable to where I have to run it, then attach it to the snake and then pull it up and be done. You know, that's why I wish I would have just invested my money into the flex bit a long time ago, because that would have been a smart thing to do. But I am not so smart. I mean, smart, but I'm not that smart, unfortunately. I wish I would have gotten the flex bit already. Because if I had the flex bit, it would be so much easier. Because I know I'm not going to have a big enough bit to get under there, to get in there. At least I don't think I will. And even if I do manage to get a bit in there, it might not come out as good. And with my size bits that I have, I should have actually taken this box and actually put it down here closer to the bottom, but then it would just look funny and be off. That's why I'm putting it exactly with that. So yeah. So that's my little struggle that I'm probably gonna have right after I get done cutting this out, unfortunately. And unfortunately with a utility knife, it doesn't come out as nice and clean. Well, it might actually come out a little bit cleaner than a whole drywall saw, but still, it dulls your blade out real easily. Even if the blade is already dull, it just keeps dulling it because it's harder. And because this blade is meant for cutting things, it's not meant for like sawing things. I mean, we could sit here for a while and try and go back and forth with this, and just keep scoring it until you get through, but nobody has time for that because it takes too long, and time is money. Unfortunately for me right now, time is not money because it's my own house, but still, generally time is money, so we don't necessarily have time for that. That's why I just use a drywall saw and be done with it. As my foot is falling asleep on me. Ow. Ow. That'd be my feet falling asleep and hurting from, you know, sitting on them. Come on, motherfucker. I just want to be done with you. Come on. cut out already. There we go. Oh, fuck. Stud is right there. Shit! Thought I was hitting a stud, but it didn't seem like it. Fuck! That's also one of the things that you encounter. I thought the stud was on this side of this, not this side. Fuck! I even knocked on the wall trying to find a stud. I did not hear it. Didn't hear it. Fuck! Well... yeah, I know, I definitely ain't gonna be getting no drill bit down there of mine. Only way that would happen is if I like tape like 3, 4, 5 fucking drill bits together. That's the only way that would happen. Fuck. I have a fucking... I have a damn stud there. Roxy, enough! Got the stud there. Fuck! Oh, maybe this could still fit in here. Well, actually, I take that back. It's gotta fit in there no matter what. I don't care what I have to do to make it fit in there. It's gotta fit. Because they find out I did this. Oh, shit, dog. I'm trying not to mess up at all with this. My parents find that out, they're gonna flip his shit, dog. They're gonna flip his shit. I gotta... no matter what, this is gonna fit here. I can't move it now. I can't move it over. I mean, I could extend it a little bit, but I'm gonna have that little bit there. That's gonna be a pain. I'm gonna have to get like an extended plate cover to go over there to cover that. Fuck. Well, even if it don't fit, I'ma make it fit, cause it's gotta fit. I can't do nothing about this. I mean, unless if I tried every single damn thing that I know of for it to fit and it still won't fit, then obviously I'm gonna cut this a little bit bigger, and I'll just worry about that. I'll worry about that later. And by later, I mean like probably 20 minutes later after, you know, I get shit done. That's when I'll stop like panicking about this shit. I can put it like that, but it's not even though. It actually looks like shit, dog. It looks like crap because it's not even. It's not even. It can't even sit in there. Wow, what the hell? My feet are falling asleep on me, and it's not. Like, okay. It's not okay at all. Yeah, look, that's not gonna fit in there at all. I have no choice but to cut this out more. Fuck! I have no choice but to cut this out more. Because this ain't gonna fit with that stud there. Fuck! I have no choice. I have no choice but to do that, but to cut it out. Fuck. I pretty much only need to cut this out like a little tiny bit more. Like a tiny bit over here. just to get rid of that. And then I'll worry about covering that up. Different time, different place, not now. I mean, hell, the desk is gonna be in front of it anyway. I mean, honestly, it's one fuck up I made, okay? One fuck up. Shit happens. As much as I did my best to make sure that this doesn't happen, it still happened, okay? There's not much I can do about it. Ow. Fucking feet. Not much I can do about it now except just I gotta cut it. I gotta cut it bigger. Fuck. I can't cut that stud, you know, away, out. It's just not gonna work. I gotta just cut this bigger. And it's only gotta be a little bit bigger. Oh. Oh, god damn it. I can't. My feet and my knees. Fuck, dog. Whew. Oh, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Okay, well, let me get this done. I just cut it bigger. Cut this fucking bigger. Look. Now I wish I had a drywall saw. Oh, damn, my knees. If I had a drywall saw now, this would just actually be a lot easier just to adjust this and make it bigger. Well, actually, now, since I'm only cutting out a little, oh, you can't even see. Since I'm only cutting out this little bit, it's actually not that hard to just quick give this a cut, like all the way down. And I'm only cutting it a little bit, like that. And this back paper, you know, I just fucking rip it off, because, you know, I don't want to be a dick. Yeah, and then you just take the stuff that's there, you know. And obviously, you know, you got this little mess here, right here. Yeah, of dust and shit. Clean that up after, before they get home. Clean it up. Now this should fit. Okay. Apparently, you know, my feet just don't want to stay awake. And my knees are like shot. My arm is shot. Fucking hit it against the goddamn curio cabinet handle while vacuuming. Oh god, it's like bruised. It's like I can barely move it. It sucks. Now this will fit in here without a problem. Yeah, and that's perfect. Without a problem. Actually, it fits in there nice and snug, basically, pretty much on the one side. Pretty much this is actually nice and snug, right on the bottom here. Nice and snug. Actually, I think it's a little bit big. That's a little bit too big. I tried to stay within the lines of making it nice and small to fit. It's a little too big. So now I gotta just try and my best to, you know, even it out on the top and bottom so it does fit. But I mean, that's actually not bad. It's actually in there pretty well. I guess it's in there. I know it's definitely in there on the bottom because the bottom is actually like very, very tight because it's still tight up against that stud right there. So it's actually in there pretty damn tight. It's up against that stud pretty tight. So there's that. That's done. Now just to screw it in and hope it works. And then I gotta just worry about this little thingy later. Like if I could cut like a little strip, fucking stick it in, you know. I'll figure it out. I'll have to get a wider plate cover. Actually, this plate cover might actually cover this. it actually will cover probably, it might actually cover most of it. It might actually be in the clear. This might actually cover most of it. If not, I'll go see if they have a wider one, and that'll just cover that up, because that's about the only damn way I'm gonna be able to cover that. Okay, I gotta get the impact driver to screw that in there, and then I'll be going downstairs into the basement and drilling from below in, hoping I get where I need to go. Hoping I get where I need to go and don't cause any more problems, because, you know, that's what I don't want. So pretty much, I know where I have to basically drill, because this is the internet wire that's downstairs too, with the cable wire that's right there too. I gotta drill actually the size of a 2x4, which is 1.5 inches. So basically, pretty much like I think like 2 inches. I'll do actually 2.5 inches from the blue wire downstairs in the basement. I'll show you that. 2.5 inches away from that is where I'm gonna drill the hole in the hole for the up in there. So 2.5 inches from that blue line, from that blue wire, 2.5 inches to the right, just to give myself that extra leeway, so that way I won't hit the stud, nothing. That way I'm in the wall and I'm good. Alright, so now I wanna go fucking hook this, screw that in, and then I'll bring you guys down into the basement. No, not in that way. I know there are some of you out there that probably took that the wrong way, or the weird, creepy way. Not in that way. And, you know, FYI, or actually not FYI, by the way, it's like, it's 12:30 in the fucking morning. I'm doing this right now. So literally I'm gonna get this done, make sure it works good, clean this actually, I'm not even gonna bother to put the desk back. I'm actually gonna leave the desk out because I'm gonna be working in here again tomorrow with the wire. With the wires, so actually I'm gonna leave the desk exactly like this. I'm actually not even gonna put the desk back because I gotta get the other wires in, so I'm not even gonna bother. And when screwing this go very, very easy. Use a drill because it's faster, but just go very easy though. Because you don't want to strip it, you don't want to break it. It's only plastic, okay? Ugh. I know you probably see my head. That actually might be too much here. You can see how it's bulging in. Okay, that's too much. Now just take the box and fix it up. Just push it back, fix it. Okay. Push it down a little bit. It's actually over too much. Yeah, it's down too much. Come on. Okay, right like that. I mean, once you get it pretty much started, you could just touch it up with a screwdriver. Probably have my head in that again. You could just touch it up with a screwdriver just to make sure that it's tight. I don't like how that is because it's like fucked up. Definitely not how it's supposed to be. Come on, fucker. is. What the fuck? There we go. Gotta fix that up. Now I gotta put this back again. That. And right like that. Perfect. It's up on that wall where it's supposed to be. Might not be that tight yet. That's fine. You could just do it that and then just give it a quick crank with the screwdriver if you wanted to. But why don't you just get the bottom in too? Fucking A, man. Fucking A. Okay, now that the bottom is gonna be, you know, a dick, you gotta just hold it there now, because the bottom wants to be a dick. And, you know, of course, not go right, because, you know, it's not touching like it's supposed to. This is very annoying sometimes, especially when it decides not to work like this. Well, for some reason this doesn't want to move, probably because it's, you know, probably because of the fucking 2x4. I may have to take the screwdriver to this. Fuck it, I gotta take the screwdriver because this is not working and this one popped out. Oh, nothing can work unless I just fix this up like this. It shouldn't be this difficult to put a fucking box in the wall, it really shouldn't. But when you hit a stud, apparently it is. Oh, God. There. Start that one. Let me loosen this one back up again. Jesus Christ. Come on. Because this hole is too big for this box, so it's only a little bit bigger than what it's supposed to be, unfortunately, and I try my best to not have that happen, but I'm one person, it's not my fault, okay? Don't yell at me. That's in right now. Now let me get this fucker in. Now that I fixed it. Unfortunately, that's actually going to be uneven as well, because it's not that there's no lip right there in that corner, so it actually kind of just goes. Oh fuck that! That's not gonna stay at all. That ain't gonna stay in there. Fuck. That ain't gonna stay. Shit. That's not gonna stay because of that. There's no lip holding that. Well, at this point, there's nothing I can do. I gotta just say, fuck it, leave it, and just get it done. I can't make another hole, because that ain't happening. I cannot make another hole. I could try and actually take a screw and actually screw a screw right into here, which will screw right into the stud to hold it there. That's about the only thing I can do because I can't do anything else. I can't do anything else with it, so I have to screw a screw right there. That's about the only damn thing I can do with that. So that way it doesn't move on me. That way it doesn't like collapse in. Like that way it holds. Look at that. That's because it doesn't catch right there. Shit. Nothing I do is gonna make that stop unless I screw that into that fucking 2x4. I literally have to screw this into that 2x4, and then I can screw this thing down. Just to extra give it just to hold it up against that damn thing. Alright, I have to go get a screw, and then try and get in there and screw that. So, I will be back. Alright, I'm back. Got a screw. Star head. Nice slim deck screw. I believe 2-inch, 2.5-inch deck screw. So that way it won't really crack the plastic or nothing. I'm hot now. Just from doing that, I'm hot. Alright, let me screw this damn thing in, and I'll take you guys to the basement. Not in that way. Not in that way for all these dirty-minded people out there. And drill this thing up, and then get this damn wire ran and get this thing connected. Get it connected up to the DVR. Make sure it works, and then get the hell to bed. And then be up tomorrow morning early and start working to finish this early. Oh. I'm tired, as you can tell. I've been at this since like 11:30ish, around that. Still tiring though. This is the hard part though, about trying to get in here to get it to stay. Trying to screw this motherfucker in. Yeah. That ain't gonna go nowhere now. That's not gonna go nowhere. Boom! That's how I roll. That shit ain't gonna go nowhere now. Can't go nowhere now. Boom, baby. This shit literally cannot go nowhere now. The top one is good. I gotta keep remembering, like this, and I have a feeling when I look back at the video, like this is all you're gonna see is the back of my head. And I apologize. Good. Alright, that's tight in there. I ain't gonna go nowhere. Yeah, this shit nigga ain't gonna go nowhere. Good. Okay. Awesome. Let's go to the basement. I'll worry about cleaning this up tomorrow. Now let me just actually quick show you exactly this whole thing exactly. See, there it is, my fuck up. Let's see, can you see in there? Right here is the screw where I screwed it in, right there. Yeah. Now I gotta go in the basement and drill a hole down at the bottom of this. Okay. Oh, let's go. Alright. I gotta get this done. I'm tired. Connect this to the DVR. That's where it all gets connected up to. These are all the BNC connections for the video, for the cameras. I'll talk more about that when I get up to that. Alright. See ya in like 2 minutes.